everybody. We are almost going to go live, just a few minutes, with Viet from Rude Mama on our next founder chat here on This Healthy Caitlin, and I'm extremely excited to be talking to her today, learning more about the business, where things are going, and a special episode she has happening next week we will definitely talk about, maybe some behind the scenes info, you never know. So today we are definitely talking about one of my new favorite sauces. I'm gonna turn it the right way. Rude Mama, and the pineapple actually is my favorite, so this one right here, and it's great for Christmas gifts and everything, culinary wise. So if you have any stocking stuffer things you need to do, this is actually a great gift for that. I did want to also talk about the fact that there's so many amazing entrepreneurs that I get to talk to here on the founder chat. Many of them have become staples in my own house. So most recently we did the Ricinol product. So I got to talk to Nina. This one's been in the house forever. Tiara deodorant. My daughter is loving that now as well. So all of us are jumping on the same bandwagon for that. I also use Satya. This one is always on the desk as well. I use it for my dry hands while I'm at the office. There's been so many. So we've had food companies, body care products, and everyone has such an amazing mission and doing something good for the whole community. So I am going to get her to join now, and we're going to learn more about Viet. I was like, there she is, I see her. Welcome to the Founder Chat, and thank you so much for taking the time today to be here on our Instagram Live so that I can learn more and all of the followers and viewers can learn more about Rude Mama. Yay! I'm so excited. I've been waiting so long for this one.
Before the live, like I got hiccup like crazy.
The anticipation of our live.
I know, right?
So the first thing I like to do is have you explain to everybody why you started the company and what it's all about. So we'll start with that, and then I'll jump into the questions that I have ready for you.
Absolutely. So I do authentic Vietnamese hot sauce that handcraft in Canada using Canadian ingredients. The story was like 11 years ago when I was in university, and I tried a hot sauce the first time, and it would like I got struck, I got lightning struck, and then or people can call it like love at first bite. I'm I'm kind of regret that like I only wish the hot dog was like a man, like we would like happily fall in love, have a family, have kid right now, but it's not. And then when I come back to the city, I keep looking for it everywhere. Um, and then I even train myself to eat more spicy food just so like I can order to the heat of that. And when I came to Canada in 2017, I don't have family with me, and it just deepened the sense of longing, the homesick for me. And I came as this international student. I got my PR like after 5 years, and I was like, I'm already poor, so my might as well get broke. So I started my business.
Might as well be an entrepreneur. I'm already broke. This is very, very accurate.
Yeah. And then it took me 2 years to develop the recipe for it because traditionally we use fish sauce inside, and then the version I crafting is all vegan, gluten free, nut free, and soy free, dairy free as well. And that is the rest is history.
I love it. And then so the ones that I purchased were in the Christmas pack, and it had the 4 flavors. And then I know do you have another set as well?
So we have 2 sets. We have the classic one, which is the bigger one. That one is hotter. We use canola oil to that. It pro it pop out the flavor, but it also make it more spicy. And then the one you have is the premium one with avocado oil. Sadly, we don't have we have a problem with the supply chain, so we discontinued that one moving forward. But we have about 10 cases of that left, and we only sell exclusively in one of Mackay show.
Okay, so basically everybody that's listening, if that's your favorite, go and buy it all right now because it's running out. When you said supply chain, all I thought was, oh yes, that is the constant with CPG products, supplements, food, body care. If you have one ingredient or one supply that just stops, it wreaks havoc on everything after that. And people don't realize that. They're like, well, where'd that product go? And you're like, well, it became impossible, or the cost was so high that you had to give up on it.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's sad because
Yeah.
we love our products. Like, that's why we're in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like initially, I have a lot of people concerned about the fact that we use canola oil in our products, and that is the reason why I moved forward to do the avocado oil.
Mm-hmm.
But then it just like we early, and then we just bidding ourselves for to please the customer, where
Yeah.
I don't have so much of the control over the
Yeah.
price. And then the jar you see is already tiny enough, and then like there's not much buffer that I can add for.
Yeah, it's true. No, it's there's so many components that go into making a product, packaging, the ingredients, the manual labor, all of it. It's just it all adds up. And yeah, if something's not working, something's not working, and we pivot, we move on, and
Yeah,
we continue. I do have a question. So when you are making all the flavors, I know that they're all based off of the Rude Mama original, like the base is the same, right?
yeah.
But then when you were looking at what flavors to add to it, is that like from your Vietnamese background, culture, or is it more westernized? Like, is it which ingredients were you pulling from where?
So the mango and the pineapple hold closer to me because in Vietnam we use a lot of like we cook a lot with pineapple. Um, and like pineapple fried rice, and then like even when we do braised meat or like braised fish, we are oftentimes we put a few slices of pineapple inside. So over time, when you reheat that, when you recook it, it
Mm.
tenderizes the meat for you. Mango because when I do the competitive analysis, like a lot of hot sauce they are out there, they would have mango as like the lineup,
Mm.
and then I would like it would be a shame for me to skip that one. So I want to have something that customer kind of like familiar with. So when they see the option, they can easily pick them. And then the passion fruit one, it's kind of like a surprise
Mm.
because initially when I look at the what other food that I can add on, there's a few of the list, and then one of them is actually tamarind,
Mm.
because we use a lot of tamarind in our cooking, and then a lot of our soup is also tamarind based. But
Okay.
for me to be able to source that, it's a little bit of the challenge. So passion fruit is something really struck me because like at that time I'm looking for something low pH, and then like between the tamarind and the the passion fruit speak to me more. And then when we do the test, like the taste test, it actually it like I can see right away that it pair really nice with like cheese, like steak, like all the
Ooh, yes.
Western,
Yes.
yeah, Western
Yeah.
food. And then that is also the reason why we lean on more into the passion fruit one.
So I know you know my favorite. My favorite is the pineapple. And it was very funny because that's the last one I tried. So as I was going through, I was like, oh yeah, I like that taste. Okay, I like that taste. I'm like, this one's not my favorite. And then I moved to the pineapple. I was like, oh yeah, no, that was my favorite. Hands down. I was like, this is easy. That's the one I like. We've been putting it on toast at the office. Basically, it's in the fridge. So everyone's just adding it, adding something to everything that they're eating, and we are loving it. So two thumbs up for that one. Very happy for the product. We were so excited when it arrived in the office too, especially because it came in a festive box.
Yeah.
And my favorite time of the year is Christmas. So I was like, yes, this is on point for me. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate your product. Um,
There's no better way, better time for you to like burn your mouth up, right?
that's right. That's right. Everyone laughs because not as I can only handle so much spice. But I love the flavors of spicy foods, but I don't like it when it continues to burn. So everyone always jokes about my level of tolerance, but yours, it didn't linger in like it didn't keep me going, oh, that's too much. It was like good spice, good flavor, and then I was able to enjoy like the whole meal. It wasn't like, oh, that's too much. Now it's all I can taste. So I was very happy for my level of taste and spice. I laugh because you do like the hot ones kind of thing with the question on your some of your socials, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I wonder how far I would make it before I was like tapped out and was like, nope, no more.
I would actually like, I don't know if you saw me doing the popsicle challenge.
Yes, yes, I
I don't
did.
like half of that. I'm already like dying. Like I have to make that tape in like 3 times. I have to cut it because like I couldn't.
So it's not just me. I'm not the only one. Okay, so I ask my founders the same few questions each time to see our responses. So our first one is, you see they changed my order of questions here, so I got to see if I'm going to get the right one first. Okay, we already know product development and your flavor choices. That is good. I want to know, have you ever been part of a cohort or a program or accelerator that you felt was worthwhile to share with the audience that they should also participate in?
Oh, I've been in a lot. I'll have a lot of meetings to do, so. Uh, so the first one I start is actually two programs. That is the Entrepreneur Connect from Access Employment, and then the second one is the Concept to Market Sprint from Venture Park.
Okay.
Uh, so the first one is more of like the general. They have a really good programs, and then I can vouch for Natalie. Natalie also on the line with us today. Um, they have like a really thought out step that about finance, about um proposition, market proposition, and then finance, and then they have you do like a 2 years cash flow to see like how your business like
Perform.
yeah
Yeah.
perform. And because my background is in finance and banking, so I'm more prone into like it's easier for me to see it through like the cash flow point of view. And then not only that, the programs also complete a lot of the wholes of like operation, and then especially like market for me, especially the canvas,
Yes.
position canvas. The other one I'm going to talk about as the starting point is the concept to market spring from Venture Park. It's a really good programs where you really specific on food, because they discuss about the regulation, and then everything like really neat and specifically in food. And then through that program, I was able to finalize my nutrient facts, and
Oh,
then
yes.
complete the first label. So the one that you have right now is the one that I created, like the one
Ooh.
I
Yes.
designed and I made by myself. Now we change it. We have like a new kind of like label flat, and then this one
Ooh.
is professionally made.
Love it. I love it. I also did Venture Park, but not the one you did. I did the full cohort that was mixed of different types of brands and companies, and it also was very valuable when I did it. You know, it's always hard because there's lots of programs out there, and it's hard to know which ones you should be part of. Some of them cost quite a bit of money. Some of them are funded through other means. Some of them are 100% free, and it is hard to find out which ones are worth it for your own type of company and where you are at the stage of your company. I find that to be the biggest part is, am I too early for the program? Am I too late for the program? What's really going to be the outcome here?
Yeah, and then I want to vouch more onto that because annually there are two events, from one from the forum, um, and then the other one from Startup Canada. So that is a very great networking event, because after those two programs, I kind of like stuck in the world where I'm like where am I going next from here? And then like, do I need to go to another incubator or to repeat the same to get like to the next day, or
Right.
I'm big enough to go to like the accelerator. And then at that time, like I got rejected a lot because I'm not even 2 years yet, but we already like start to show traction and progress, but then we not at the maturity to go
To the
on
next
to the
stage. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's
So
interesting you said that because we get hit with the same kind of thing where it's so you have to be sometimes it's less than 2 years and less than X revenue, and then sometimes it's more than 3 years, more than this much money, and you had to do this and you have to do that, and you're almost looking at these boxes wondering, okay, how do I fit into this? Because so many all of our companies are so different
yeah.
that it's shocking that the like criteria is like smaller and smaller and smaller, and you're just like, okay, do I fit in this program? I love how you commented on the forum. That is where we first met. I got to meet you in the what I guess is the it wouldn't be the lobby, but it was like the entrance area where all the demos were happening. So I was super excited to meet you there, and then of course I got to see
One
you
thing
again.
you
Yeah.
you forgot- you went on the picture over there. Oh my God.
I did.
But you on the stage like you are my idol.
It was so funny because of course there was a snowstorm. So we all fly in, and then I'm like, okay, great. Well, are we gonna be able to get to the event? And then of course when the Uber dropped me off, he's like, can I drop you off here? There's a lot of snow over there. And I'm like, sure. That's I like. And you know, when you're going up on stage, the hours before, it's really hard to focus on anything else. So it's like, okay, we're mingling with people, we're trying to talk to people, and all you can think about is your pitch, and it's just a little bit overwhelming. But and then I got to see you again at Dragon's Den Market in September. I was like so happy that you were there. That was a great event. Hopefully it was good for you as well.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. I was buzzing. I yap onto my mountain dries, and then oh my God, it is amazing.
And you were on a panel for that one. What was the panel that you were on?
International flavor. I in the panel with the VG and that is food.
Oh, great.
Um, the panel leader was the West Hawk, and we talk about how we keep the authenticity, and then like how we portray ourselves, because all three of us went to on Dragon Inn and Pigeon, and we on a specific like ethnic group.
Right.
Yeah, and then there are a lot of barrier around us as we are ethnic community, and then
Yes. Well,
like bring
you have a double whammy. You're female and ethnic. You know, so it's like you
like
hit two of those boxes, which are lovely boxes. But you know, as an entrepreneur, there's just more barriers. It's just true.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then it like for food, like you have to re-educate everybody about like not only how you use it, and then how like they perfectly use it. Because like if I say my hot sauce is a Vietnamese hot sauce, people will be like, oh, do I need to only cook Vietnamese food to be able
Right.
to eat that? And then there are a lot of education revolving around, especially for like ethnic food where people don't know how to use that. It all familiar in the lens of food, like you all have to put in your mouth, choose and swallow, but then it just very
Yeah.
different.
I can tell you that none of us in the office thought anything like that. We just ate it. We were like, let's just eat it. Let's eat it on this. Let's add it to that. I'm like, when I make eggs, I'm always putting some sort of sauce on it. It just changes the whole
Yeah.
meal. I love it. I love it. So like having a little hot sauce on your eggs is like now I can use the Rude Mama hot sauce on my eggs. It's even better. And I'm like, perfect morning breakfast.
Have you tried mix the hot sauce with the cream cheese, put it on toast, and put egg on top?
We add no, but I think I will try that. Okay, so I do hot sauce and then cream cheese.
Yeah, you mix the cream cheese and the hot sauce together, put it
Yeah.
on top, and then put egg on top.
And oh, okay, yes, I will try that tomorrow. And I will take a picture and I will send it to you so that you can see my creation.
And then it's gonna be my food content creator.
There you go. Yeah, you can critique voice over my amazing cooking. I am like a full on like I always consider like the one dish parent. I'm like everything kind of like I'm like okay, this goes in it, that goes in it. I'm like less dishes the better. Everything ends up in things. Or my kids eat like I would consider like a deconstructed meal where everything is on like a tray and they have like everything just separate and they just eat it all separate.
Yeah.
It's like the two ways I cook. So,
My roommate have the fancy way to call it. She called her personal charcuterie.
it's true because everyone loves to eat everything separate too, and then no one's complaining because you're like, well, I only like this and I only like that, and I'm like, great. There's three of you. It's hard to please you. But yeah, but oh, my oldest daughter loves hot sauce, so she is going to be in heaven when I finally bring what's left home because that is her. She loves hot sauce.
Oh, she gonna be the future roommate then.
Maybe, maybe she would definitely be your taste tester for any new products. She would love that.
Or she could be my brand ambassador.
Yes, she could. She's a teenager. She's looking for work. Okay. My next question is, what piece of advice that you wish you would have known before starting Rude Mama?
Hi, sugar daddy. all all joke aside, I would say they're kind of like three pillars of doing a business. It kind of like painful, like you in the future point and you look back and you kind
Yes.
of like are saying that. But then I see there are three things. Is runway? Is it opportunity cost? And then whatever the third one is, whatever underlying mental health issue that you have. Because for business, the runway is very, very important. And it not only, and then that is also like, it depends on a lot of the time our finance decisions, like from fundraising, from getting investment, or like going talk to the bank, is always relating to the runway one. And then if you don't
Mhm.
plan that ahead, there always new costs of like popping up, and you will never realize like there's so much cost to like running a
Yes.
business.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Yeah, and then opportunity cost is every option, everything that we do always have the cost associated to that. And then even if you don't think it too much, for example, if you go to work, the opportunity cost of that is versus you stay home, you rest, you play game, you gain your energy, you feel great, but at the same time you waste money, you don't get money, you wait time. But if you go to work, the expand, like the cost of your energy, is the time that you spend on that rather doing something else. And then a lot of the time, like energy and times is not something that we really consider when we
No, we
run
don't.
business. Yeah. And then a lot of the time, like always, the challenge of running a business, especially when you're smart, you look up to whoever run like a year ahead of you, 3 year ahead of you, and then you kind of like comparing yourself to them, and then you feel small, and then at that time, like you will, every opportunity come to you like, oh, I want to grab that just so I can be as big as them. But then not everything is at the good time or is at the good opportunity.
Yes. Yes.
And then there always like costs hidden in that and you don't know. And then the last one is really important, is any like mental health issue that you have, regardless is this OCD or is this ADHD or whatever, it will be the barrier for you to, for example, like if you have ADHD, maybe like being in the office for a long time is not a great fit for you.
Option. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to like bounce around a lot. OCD is like perfect for office work, but then at the it create a barrier for you. And then as long as you know how to kind of like find a coping mechanism, that will become your greatest um, power.
Yes, it's true. And or hiring the people that can do those things. So if you aren't the person that's a good record keeper and you don't do well with like filing things, then you hire the person when you can to
Yeah.
do that for you, even if it's an hour a week, so that you can focus on the things that you're actually good at, because we're not all good at every part of what we do. That's why, you know, we have the ideas and the vision and the drive, and we really, really want it to work, but we do have to hire people that can help support us in the areas that we're not, you know, we're not the, I don't want to say the best at, but that's not our area of expertise, I should say. So there's definitely a place for all the different personality types.
Yeah, yeah. And then especially if you like a people pleaser, maybe put the hiring a little bit later.
I know. Maybe you need that person that knows how to say no in the group. No, no, we're not going to do that yet. No, no, because you're right. And when you said, it was really important what you said. You're like, just because an opportunity presents itself does not mean it is the right one at the right time. And you can always push that off. If it was the right opportunity, it will come back.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, which is huge. Okay, so our next question. We have a few more before we end. Where do you see Rude Mama in the next 5 years? I want like big plans. I want like, you know, give me all of them. Doesn't matter what they sound like.
I will say my room mama now is like in 2 years. In the next 5 year, I would hope that they hit puberty and puberty, and I will be able to be kind of like a cool mama, finding a rich family for them. Marry up my daughter to like a rich family,
I
and
like
then
it. I like it.
yeah, write a book about how to raise $1 million baby.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so what are the next, so if you had to, let's say there was like a number of store chains listening to our founder chat, is there a store chain that you really want your products in right now?
I would love to have my hot sauce on Calorie Co-op as
Yep.
as well as Whole Food
Yeah.
and an Indigo.
Nice. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, because I love that home section. That would be great there. Anybody from Indigo listening, or Calgary Co-op? We do know some on the supplement side for Calgary Co-op. Whole Foods, where are you at? Canadian brand. We need them on the shelves, right? I could even see it in some of the chains, more of the chains in Ontario too. You know, so right now, what stores are you in?
I'm in a few Healthy Planet, and then I'm in 13 Sobe so far. I'm in all Fortinos. Uh, Goodness Me,
Yep.
and Ambrosia.
Oh, perfect. Those are awesome stores in Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you in the local program for Sobeys?
Yeah, I'm in the
Okay,
local
cool.
program, really. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. That's a great program.
Yeah, and then if you go into a few store, maybe in the west or like the east, and then you
Yeah.
see me sampling, come say hi.
Definitely. If anyone sees Viet while she's sampling, go try the products. They taste amazing. And say hi and tell her that you saw her on the founder chat.
I'm only buying on command, so no.
Oh, I love it. I'm like, my phone's ringing. I forgot about that. Oh, and it's TELUS. Do you know how often TELUS calls? It's like 24/7.
Right.
I don't know. I'm trying to answer it. I hung up on them. Oh, it's still ringing. Why is it still ringing? That's okay. I don't know how to make it stop. I've given up. I don't know how to make my phone stop ringing. All right. So I do have, once it eventually stops ringing, I don't even know how to undo it.
Have they finished announcing the Teller stand with business yet? Maybe.
Oh, I think I did not get it. Did you get it?
No.
No. I was like, I definitely did not. I was like, also, I'm like, maybe I'll turn this off. There we go. We'll see if that does something. Who knows with my phone? There always has to be something during Instagram Live that occurs. Once we had someone's cat, it was awesome. Her cat like came into the live. It was perfect. It was actually pretty funny. Okay, so we now have your vision for the next 5 years, which is amazing. We are going to see you more on the West Coast because that's where I am, and I would love to see you on the West Coast. Do you actually have any plans to export the products out of Canada?
I do actually. I would love to have my cause like logically and then also geographically, if we export like down the streamline, it would be really really awesome. Um, but certain circumstance right now, it's a little bit troublesome. But then
Yes,
I
it's a
hope
little bit
that like
challenging.
yeah, a little bit challenging. I'm maybe too yellow to go that route. I I hope I hope that one of the time I get a little bit crazy about my daydreaming, and then I would imagine that I'm gonna go to UK and then exporting my house house over there. And
Yep.
if I do so, if I have enough money, I gonna get a boat and then I name it Columbus. Bring the spy back to the mainland.
I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. That was perfect. Okay. I like that idea. Actually I was gonna say, I'm like, wouldn't it be crazy if you also shipped it back to Vietnam?
Yes.
So Canadian made products are actually one of the biggest exports or imports into Vietnam. And I was like, wouldn't that be cool if you were like, now I'm living in Canada, have a Canadian made product, and now I'm shipping it back home.
Oh, they must be so much like they must love me so much that they buy Vietnamese house sauce made from Canada.
Well, maybe it is just superior. Maybe yours is the best. And then that's what they want, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we know what stores we're going to be in. We know what we're looking out for the next 5 years. You have something huge happening next Thursday that I cannot wait for. I am so excited. I know you can't tell us pretty much anything, but how excited are you for this?
Oh my God, I couldn't sleep. I
I
have
was
to
so nervous. I was
feel it
nervous.
right now.
And you have a viewing party? Is that what you're going to do for yours?
I do have a viewing party at the Haven Cafe in the East End. Uh, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have pizza. We are gonna have my hot sauce. One of my dear friend gonna bring her lovely what we call um buttermilk biscuit to the
Ooh,
party,
yep, yep, yep. I'm
and then
excited. If I was in that area, I would be there. I'm just a little bit too far of a flight.
I'm gonna do a little live section with you so you can be with me in spirit.
Perfect, perfect. I can't wait. I was so nervous waiting for my episode because you don't know what they're like, how they're going to edit it, right? Because you only see a small portion of it. So I was like, I don't think I spoke for most of the time. People were talking to me and I didn't say anything back until after the episode was finished. And then I became a normal person again.
Yeah. And then like there was a chance in my head like, oh my God, it's happening, it's happening. And then I saw the highlight that they post. I'm like, oh my God, this looks amazing. But then at the
Yeah.
same time, I'm like, ooh, what if I suck? Well, what if the end is going to be sick?
If the highlight is anything like your episode, it is going to be amazing.
Oh, it's just 30 seconds, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a pretty amazing 30 seconds. I have a feeling those 10 sets of the olive oil or the avocado oil products are going to be gone before that even happens. So I'm super excited.
I don't know if you actually see, but like Arlene was like dying on there.
I think everyone's dying inside when they're on TV. They're just like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. But you did. You look amazing. Well, you always look amazing, but you look amazing on your 30 seconds. And I cannot wait for the full episode. It's going to be great. Okay, so we have to make sure everyone knows where to find you. So, what are your social media handles for Rude Mama?
So we have three. So our Instagram is Rumama Hot Sauce altogether. Um, on LinkedIn, oh, I just made a beautiful page of
Ooh.
Root Mama hot sauce.
Okay.
So if you go to my personal, or you type Root Mama hot sauce
Yep.
on LinkedIn, the page would pop out. It's beautiful. I just made it. So go follow it if you could, because we don't have a lot of follower there. And then our TikTok is Root Mama hot sauce CA.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. So everyone heard that. Go follow, like, tag, all the fun things for social media. It is the easiest way to spread the word, and it costs nothing to like, follow, and share, which is always something we all love as founders and entrepreneurs, is seeing those likes, those shares, those comments. It means the world to us. So that is perfect. And then, of course, do not miss the Rude Mama episode on Dragon's Den next week, November 20th. Yay! Thank you so much. I am so happy I got to talk to you on my founder chat, and we are looking forward to the episode and following along on your journey and seeing where Rude Mama ends up next. So thank you so much, Viet. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Yeah, see you.